it was just too hot outside, so I came back inside. Also, there were stingy bugs around, and one thing that I will tell you guys is that I have a huge phobia of anything that stings because of that main reason, is that it has the ability to sting, and pain is not fun. So I decided we'd talk about being assertive and asserting yourself. If I could describe myself, I am incredibly passive-aggressive. I am submissive, if you may. So I wanted to talk to you guys about this because being anxious and having anxiety is often followed by being non-assertive, submissive, or any of these other ones. First, let's explain some of the different types of assertiveness. There's types like me, which are considered non-assertive or submissive. The second one is just being aggressive. There's passive-aggressive, and then finally there's manipulating or manipulative. First, what I want to do is a little activity where we can decide what your style is. Are you submissive or non-assertive, aggressive, passive-aggressive, or manipulative? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some situations, and you can leave a comment down below giving me your response to these situations, and all you're going to do is take that and we'll go to the next step together. So here are the questions. Number 1, your neighbor next door has the stereo too loud. Number 2, your family member asks you to go on an outing that you don't want to go to. So how would you respond to these answers? There's often the thing that you want to do and say, and then there's the thing that you would do and say. First, I want to explain to you guys that there is actually a personal bill of rights. You have the right to ask for what you want. You have the right to say no. You have the right to say that you're afraid. You have the right to say that you're scared. You have the right to make mistakes and not be perfect. You have the right to change your mind. You have the right to feel positive, negative, or express any of your feelings. You have the right to say, I don't know. You have the right to not be responsible for other people's problems. And above all, you have the right to be happy. Go back, rewatch that. Write some of them down, write some of your own down as well, and then pin it to your wall somewhere so that you can just kind of glance at it every day. So there are steps to doing this. Trust me, there are. First step is to evaluate your rights. The second step, designate a time. There's a time and a place for everything. The third step, state the problem situation in terms of its consequences to you. Do not expect everyone to be mind readers. No one is a mind reader. Most people are wrapped up in their own problems and their own thoughts. Fourth step, express your feelings. Step 5, make your request. This one can be broken into subgroups. Use nonverbal assertive behavior. Keep your request simple. Avoid asking for more than one thing at a time. Be specific. Don't over apologize. Make requests, not commands or demands. So, I've got some situations that I want you, now using your assertiveness, the tools that I've given you, how would you handle those situations now? You're in the bank. The teller asks, who's next? And the woman who came in after you says, I am. What do you say? You've settled in for a quiet Saturday afternoon that you've worked so hard for. When your parents call you and invite you over for dinner that you don't want to go to, what do you say? And last but not least, you're feeling lonely and left out. Your spouse is in the living room reading. What do you say? Oh, I'm curious to know how you guys came out with the assertiveness. Let me know if there's anything else that you want me to talk about being assertive or anything else in general. I am going to go and relax, and I will see you for my DIY Wednesday video. Bye guys!
A girl walked out of the building and I creeped on her.
Anyway.